What is good, YouTube family? My name is Britton Shaw and welcome
to my YouTube channel.
It's been a long time in the making, can't even front. Finally gathered up some courage to get this started, and I finally reached my 1 year mark in my trading journey. So I like to bring y'all along on that journey with me. In this video, I'll be talking about my first year, how I got started, where I am now, and some of the things I wish I could have avoided along the way. So yeah, let's get into it. To give y'all a brief introduction of who I am, my name is Britton Shaw, as you know. My previous professions, I was a professional dancer for 17 years, danced for various artists and music videos, all of that. And also a rapper, producer. I had a chance to be signed to a label for a little bit, but went independent. Yeah, been self-employed for years, almost 2 decades. Yeah, I'm 32 years old. I'm based out of Woodland Hills, California. And this whole process, I would say, was ignited through the great news that I got in 2018 after coming off of a world tour, marrying my wife, that we were having a baby. Exciting and scary at the same time. So I enrolled myself into YouTube University. And I scoured the galaxies and try to figure out how I can be in my daughter's life and make as much money as possible so I can provide. Just the entrepreneur in you just feel like, I can do it, man, I can do it. But she is the blessing in my life because it did send me on that warpath to try to figure it out. And now we're at this place, 2018, just got off a tour, made good money, but I had like me and wifey money. I didn't have me, wifey, and
baby money.
Like it was enough, but it wasn't like, all right, we good on this. The first thing that pops up in my mind was to hit my little brother up because I heard him talking about his friend that was trading at the time. And I was like, let me see what Braxton's friend is doing. You know, let me try to take a stab at that. And I hit my brother up and I'm like, hey, can you send me your friend's number? He sent me his number. I get on the line with him. And let me tell you, man, at this time he was in college, and the vernacular he was hitting me with, I was just so amazed, just so thrown back that he knows all this stuff and is in college trying to be a doctor. I was like,
and what am I doing with my life? Like,
back then it just sounded like trigonometry to me. So I'm like, all right, let me take a step back and let me go do my research. Let me go figure this out. You was a great talk.
Hey, great talking to you, bro. Great. I'm gonna just go this way.
Got off the phone and was like, boom. But in the conversation, he kept talking about this one company that all traders start off on.
IML.
And I was just like, yeah, all right, let me go look up what that is. And he was like, I can see my code. But I came across this dude on YouTube. He was really legit, but the way his system was set up on IML is you're not talking to him. Because at this time, he was really doing it. And you talking to like somebody under him. And it was just like, dang, man. So I got a little discouraged. I will say I quit my first swing at Forex. And this is 2019. So at this time, we're going into 2020. One day, some friends of ours come over. So we had a play date with this couple. The mom and dad come over, chopping it up. Me and the dad take the girls on a walk, come back. They leave. And then that night, my wife's like,
Babe, man, Britt paying her rent with that trading thing.
And I'm like,
oh, word.
She like,
yeah, man, and she bought a car with that.
I'm like,
oh, word.
At the time, I felt like, dang, man, like, I wish I would have stuck with it. But that's my journey. And then that's how it circled back around. And mind you, who was she with? IML. And I was just like, I wasn't on the it's a scam type thing, but I was on the it ain't really what you think it is. And I don't even know what she doing. But she was, man, she was making good profits. She had a team. She was a good leader. It was working for her. And I was just like, dang, man, but she wasn't doing Forex. It was HFX, which I enjoyed. I think it was like a great introduction for me to Forex because it was like you need preschool before at least first grade. And that's what HFX was to me. It was like a Game Boy, and then Forex was like PlayStation. So I was like, this is cool. It looks like a video game and we can make money. Boom. And then a very pivotal moment in this journey happened? I tell the Don Juan himself, my brother. And he like, how much that IML thing costs? I'm like, yeah, like I think like 200 a month. He like, nah, we not doing that. I'm about to just learn on YouTube. So he goes, we on pocket options, we doing it. My little brother come to us and was like, hey man, I got a course. Y'all want to take a look at it? I'm like, yeah, what is it? He like, this dude named Swaggy C. He teaches you how to do Forex. So he shoot me the course. Came across a video where Swaggy C was talking about regulated brokers. And at this time we're doing binary options. It's no regulated brokers. We was just like, all right, dang man, I guess we got to figure this out. Because new trader, we automatically think everybody's out to get our money. So once Swaggy C said that, I'm like, bro.
Man, they gonna take our money, man.
And it's like, dog, we was already getting our money taken. We couldn't find nothing on binary options. And we was trying to figure it out. And I don't know, one day it just clicked with me. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just go to Forex, man. I ain't tell nobody. It was just in my heart. I was just like, this is it. I really want to do this for a profession. Decided 4 days later, literally, my second daughter pulls out. So that gave me a little bit of time to just devour Swaggy C's course. Devour. I'm going through videos left and right. It didn't really wrap around my mind. I was demoing. Like I went through the whole course and I'm thinking at the end it was gonna click and I was gonna be a trader. And I would say Swaggy's course is a great prerequisite to trading. And then right away, I went to another course. I'm like, I think I need a little bit more, you know? This was like the intermediate course. This was amazing, amazing course. Nick Sean's Mission FX. What? That was the greatest foundation for me in this journey. Till this day, I use what I learned there more than any other course I did because that course, he shows it in the most simplest form. To become a trader and keep your money and not lose it, and it helps you with risk management. It's dope. So, did that. They gave me all the tools. I still, to me, and this is where a lot of traders will probably go through or not if you have self-discipline. I made it hard for myself and also had this thing called shiny object syndrome. So while I was demoing and getting my strategy together, I was profitable over at Mission FX. I really was in my demo. I didn't go live yet, but I had the tools to be profitable and copy and pasted it to a live market. And so what happened was me and my brothers on a group chat together and they're shooting me their profits, man. And it's like they're over in live over. They jumped into the ocean. Me, I'm over here in the shallow end still learning how to, and they out there swimming a little bit. They was just showing me profits. They weren't showing me like too many losses. So it was like a bias, like, dang, why am I over here demoing when they got it? Like, what y'all doing over there? So I call this phase the wandering phase. This is where a lot of traders end up too. You go down the black hole of trying to find the golden egg, and ain't no golden egg. On this channel, I'm gonna show you what the golden egg is, and it's truly just you. It's inside of you. But the illusion is that there's a golden egg, and it's external. It's really internal. And the wandering phase lasts for a little bit, but I learned a lot along the way, started getting better, and wandered into Wall Street Academy. It is lit, bro. Like it just like blew my mind how much Q Banks knew about these markets. It was dope just to see how he breaks into markets down, candlestick analysis, market structure, time frame analysis. Like that's where I learned how to be a trader. Like real talk, how to read the markets. And so doing that and got better at my analysis, and then started making a little bit more profits, but nothing too crazy. Had good days, bad days, just back and forth. And this is the next push into the next phase of this journey. My dad, his background is raising capital, private capital for hedge funds. Super dope. My dad is a beast. And so I wasn't too foreign to trading, but super foreign to Forex. If you get me, like foreign, like I didn't know what I was doing over here. He just raised the capital. He was like a prop firm. He like, look, y'all, like I see y'all doing y'all thing. I got trust that y'all can do y'all thing. And so my pops was our first prop firm, me and my older brother, because at this time we gunning to be traders, man. And so he getting excited, and he like, I'm gonna give y'all money. And then when he first said it, I was like,
Nah, like I'm not ready.
my brother, he told my brother
Like, yeah, let's get it.
like, and I'm like, all right, man, let's do it. Like, we just gotta buckle down and study. Cause real traders know I didn't lose all of the money actually. I lost a big portion of that first few trades. So, but that's future. I'm gonna get back to now. My dad, I'm gonna give y'all money. He gave us money. A few months later, the money come in, we get the money. Boom, ready. First few trades. Mind you, we on NASDAQ. And for those that know NASDAQ, you can lose your money fast on NASDAQ. And I'm on KOT at the time, or Hanko Trade. I'm on Hanko Trade. And this is recent. Like, now we're getting towards the end of the story. I make like $300 first trade. Like,
I'm so rich, bro. Like, I'm so rich.
then I think I lost like 600, and I'm like, I'm broke, bro. And so it's emotional roller coaster. First time trading somebody else's money, I won't advise it to nobody. I won't advise my journey to nobody. It's a hard road, man. It's a hard road. It's not for the weak at heart. I'm gonna be honest with you. Me being a new trader and letting greed really seep in, and it was a mixture of greed and desperateness. You know, a lot of traders will tell you, if you're trying to live off of trading, good luck on your psychology. Your emotions have to be so intact. And I'm just be real with you. Like, went into it went through, I call it wandering phase, where you don't stick to your strategy. And one, I didn't have a strategy. That's why me and my brother both was like kind of nervous about taking this money now. I'm like, man, boy, you got us here. We about to do it. I was excited, went through all the webinars of Q banks, but didn't back test or forward test, none of it, and just went into it blindly, man. And did a rookie mistake, up my lot size, lost a big chunk. And I'll tell you, I lost $4,000 in the trade, like big time. I had enough money to weather it, but at the time, I'm 4,000 in drawdown watching my kids like, baby, stop, put that down. Stop. You need your diaper changed? I'm just like, out of it, man. I go to the back like multiple times, just like I swing it up, punch in the air, man, and I'm just like, dang. I had that little knot in my throat. I'm like, you
better not cry, man. You better not cry.
Tough times, man. But once the dust settled, of course, you know what you do wrong. You know what you got to shape up. But this time hit so hard, I was numb. I'm like, yeah, you got to get it together, bro. This ain't even your money. Like, get it together. Like I said, with Nick Shine, he gave me great foundation, so I was able to lean on that. So what I did was apply everything he taught me, because it was a glimpse of profitability in my demoing before I went through the wandering phase. So I was like, this is it. I'm sticking to it, no matter what. I ain't watching nobody else, nothing. I'm sticking to this right here. I would say there's one course I didn't take, and shouts out to this dude right here. He helped me through this whole process here and moving forward, and that's Doyle Exchange. Shouts out. I still got to buy his course, because he's one of the dopest YouTubers. He keeps it a buck. He's super transparent. He helped me with my psychology on how to just be the trader you want to be, man. He gave you jewels on his account. Go through all his psychology videos. He helped me with my strategy as well, but go through the psychology videos. And that's what I did, man. I just watched him. I didn't watch nobody else. I just try to encourage myself to just stick to the system. Sticking to your system, man. Sticking to a routine. Sticking to, not just chasing the market and chasing the money, but allowing your system to allow the market to come to you. And then I'll go over all of these things. But then moving forward, lost a big chunk of that, 4,000, had enough to still sustain on and work with. And so that put me into a place of a break even. I stopped losing and I just started breaking even, right? I started leaving the table with zero or a little bit. And I started seeing profitability. Now, when people talk about profitability, it's not Lambo money. It's you walking away from the table with more than what you had. Whether that be $1, you was profitable, right? So my mindset had to change. So then going into that, I started really breaking ground and really started seeing some progress. And here comes the next monkey wrench, was I have the money, but now I have to pay rent with it, right? So I had to take that out, pay some bills with it. And the rest of that money, I shot my shot basically. I was like, a shot of hope, you know, like I can do this, man. I got my system, I'm profitable, I can live off of this. So I bought an accelerated account with my Forex funds. And for those that don't know, it's an account that bypasses the evaluation phase. You pay for it and they automatically give you a live account. It's new, it's dope. I say try it if you have your edge, have your system, and you don't feel like going through the evaluation phase. Now, the parameters are that it's 50-50. The split is 50-50, and you can't lose 5%. So when I started, I was up a 1.5%, and then dropped down to 3%. Psychology was off. I was revenge trading, just doing stupid stuff. I got myself together. I placed a trade that was up 3%, and I tried to lock in a 1.5% to let the rest run, right? Wrong. So with this calculator right here, this is my risk management calculator. This is what saved my life. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna do a YouTube on this. This is a beast. I'm talking beast. And this right here is close half, right? That wasn't working. Now I will say it's working now, but this is why I say this is why I'm not too mad, because it was just a freak accident. It wasn't a bad trade. This was just like, what is going on with technology today? Wasn't working. The market was booming. I tried to close out half profits on MT4, never did it before, accidentally placed a trade, and it blew my account. It sent me past 5% negative drawdown. So now I lost the account. All the money that I did have went to bills, and I have no trading money, and that's okay. Losses are losses. I didn't consider that a loss. I just considered that another rookie mistake I needed to learn and figure out what's going on with Magic Keys, but it's still beast. I still use it, and I'm here now. So now just segueing into what I said in the intro was some of the things I wish I could have avoided along the way, and that is the wandering phase. You can't avoid the wandering phase, but what you can do is optimize your trading strategy quicker than you think. Like, you don't have to jump strategies, and you know, your mind is going to be curious. You know, that's hard, because going into something new, you want to make sure you dot all your I's and cross all your T's. But overall, pick a strategy, stick to it, make your system, and watch it work. Because other than that, you're shooting your shot every time you start over with another strategy. So I would say I would have got here quicker if I would have just stuck to my guns, committed to a strategy, committed to the system Nick Sean was showing me, and I would have been probably profitable by now. But I needed this journey. I needed this journey for y'all, for me, for the YouTube, for the experience, for the lessons. I needed it. It was therapeutic, self-reflecting. There was a lot of things I had to get out. You know, there's a lot of things you don't realize you pick up when it comes to money that you bring to these markets. And when you come to these markets, you're not conquering these markets. You're conquering yourself. So I actually needed it. So could you avoid it? I don't know. But I will say, if I would have did it over, this is all woulda, shoulda, coulda. But for the new trader, stick to your guns, man. Stick to a strategy, for real. Because if you don't, you're going. The thing about the wandering phase is it's a mirror house, right? You think one day you just come out of it, but some people don't. Some people just stick in it because they still think that the egg is physical. They think it's external, it's internal. If you don't self-reflect internally and realize I gotta change to make money that'll change my life, then boy, good luck. If you think the world revolves around you, good luck. You're gonna be in that mirror house for a long time. So that's it. That's all I got for today. If you relate to this message, if you liked it, if it taught you anything, please leave a comment below. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell notification, because I am dropping more videos, man. And yeah, I'll see y'all soon. All right, peace and blessings. Love.